Stadium, Baton Rouge. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. The Tigers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Here comes Bryce Underwood. And a lot of pressure on these two quarterbacks. They know the guy on the other side can put points on the board.
Two outstanding quarterbacks going head-to-head in this one, Dave. And both of these guys had opportunities either to go to the league or transfer in the portal. They were offered lots of money. They decided to stay at their respective school, knowing that this matchup was going to happen. And these are two guys right now jockeying for individual awards. They're jockeying for draft position. More than that, though, they want to get to the playoff and compete for a national championship.
Two alphas, right? Like two guys that are the dudes for their squad. They know it. They've been on these teams. They're the leader of their teams. How do they handle this big-time moment? Who presses? Who tries to do too much and maybe cost their team a little? Both these guys have been great. This is a big stage.
Fires to the right. He's got it. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. LSU quick to the line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
And here comes the junior running back. What a game he had in their last win. More than 200 yards and 4 trips to the end zone. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Handoff from the gun. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Down he goes.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The sack makes it an even longer third down chance for this offense. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Looking down the middle. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Slips through the line. Can they catch him? They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Underwood finds his big tight end. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. First down here for the offense.
Here we go. Ready.
Throws it off the RPO. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. The Tigers in the hurry-up.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
This guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw on the previous play. Now he's showing off the speed, and you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's first down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Throwing, Underwood. Got his man out of the backfield. Plows through the defense. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. There he goes. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. At the end of quarter one, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. So first down here as they go back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Nowhere to go. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Drops back. It's Underwood. Finds his man down the middle. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Makes the grab. Turns it on in midfield. Sprinting away. He's at the 10. And he will house it.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And he's coming out of the end zone. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's
picked off. What a play to set him up.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Going to the running game. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Austin. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Motion from the back. Working the ground game. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Oh, pressure's coming. Got rid of it just in time.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. Lets it go to the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. They go play action, Bryce Underwood. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Secures it at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Austin. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's Underwood to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Lost, the defense is wide open. Ripped off the huge chunk play all the way to the 31-yard line. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. First and 10 from the 31. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got a man in the middle. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again, or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Back to throw, it's Austin. Got his man in the middle. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Hauls it in. Oh, he's got some space. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
This quarterback, man, is scary fast. I think sometimes he's too fast. I think on a play like that, sometimes when you're on the run, you just want to sort of settle yourself a little bit, get your feet under you so you can make a more accurate throw.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. They keep it on the ground to open the third. At the 35, he's loose. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 20. Lean for the wire. Touchdown. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Beltran. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Underwood from the gun on third down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Ford. Makes a man miss. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. To the 10. And they're in for a touchdown.
David, I mean, You can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. We've got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. If you can't jump out of your gap, you can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays, and those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
Under pressure. Hit as he throws. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Beltran. Makes the grab, down immediately, picks up a few.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Underwood on the play action. Finds his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They're going back to the ground. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. To throw, it's Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Finds his tight end. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Right at the line. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
He'll pull it on the read. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Enough to move the chains. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on 1st down that just goes awry? 2nd and long here. To the air, it's Austin. Right side, it's Beckham. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He throws back to the left. That could be risky. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And that's another really good-looking run. This guy has been playing so good late in the year. Over 150 rushing yards his last game out. He's now got over 150 yards in this one, too. And if you're a voter for postseason awards, everybody on the Doak Walker committee obviously watching this, but let's be honest. I think there are a lot of Heisman Trophy voters paying more and more attention to this guy late in the year. He has been unbelievable.
Wants to throw one first. Unleashes one deep. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. An 84-yard drive there, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. Now the pitch. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter of play. But now, time for the fourth quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds him out of the backfield. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. This offense has it with really good field position. Dropping back, it's Austin. Throws quickly. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. You just hope this isn't serious. He's run himself right into the Heisman Trophy race at this point in the season. Second down, gonna throw it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Receivers right now aren't getting open. We got to do a better job offensively of trying to create opportunities for them. So use motion, get some stack releases, create that separation, slant routes, out-breaking routes. Just give your quarterback a chance.
They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak. Not much reason to go for the onside kick at this point, except they want to run up the score. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. On the return, it's Beltran. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but lets it fly. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. They don't need a bunch on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly to the tight end. First catch of the season and his career for this freshman tight end. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking to throw for it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Trying to make one miss. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Quarterback changing the play. Sends it back in motion. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Great place to start for this offense. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Austin. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Long way to go on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. The fake and wants to throw. He's got it. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Drops back on first down. Release to the back. Fired in there, but incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. That one's not even close. Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. Let's see what he can do with the return. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. First play of this drive. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. This third down a little longer after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Quick handoff. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He's going to take a sack to end it. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like,